Hi, everyone. Okay, now we're going to have our 30-minute break. Please join me. We're going to be doing some yoga. We're going to be moving our bodies, learning breathing techniques that's stimulating and relaxing at the same time, and stimulating greater awareness of ourselves. And I was just talking to our yoga instructor backstage that I know I need some relaxation right now because I'm a little wound up. So I think there's some other folks out there who should join me for some yoga. So please join me in welcoming to the virtual CMX Summit stage, LT Terris.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. My name's LT. I think this will be a little bit of a change of pace for some of you guys that have been staring at the screen and being really engaged in all these talks for today. And I want us to dive right in because I know we only have 20 minutes. I think we're going to do the breath work first because after hearing Beth talk about it and how she's a little wound up, I use this breathing exercise that I'm going to show you anytime I'm feeling a little bit anxious, overwhelmed. It can also be stimulating if you're feeling tired and getting ready to start the day. But if you're ever between meetings, this exercise is a great way to ground, to connect back to yourself. It's called Nadi Shodana. And to begin, I'll have you stand, or rather sit, at the front of your chair. So you want to come forward a little bit in your seat so that your feet can land all the way onto the floor. Just take a moment to ground your feet, and you want them about hips width apart. If you're not sure what that looks like in your body, take a fist and place it between your inner thighs, and then bring your feet close enough so that they're about fists width apart. And you'll just rest your palms, sit back just a little bit so your shoulders are directly over your hips, and we'll just find a standard regular breath. So deep breath in and full and complete breath out. Take a few more like that. Deep breath in and breath out. One more, just a regular breath. Deep breath in and exhale. So to begin the Nadi Shodana, you'll take your right hand. This is my right hand. And you'll bring your pinky finger and your ring finger together. So they'll look like that. It'll be one big finger. And then you'll have your thumb on its own. And you'll bring your pinky finger and ring finger to the base of your left nostril. And your thumb to the base of your right. Don't close them yet. We'll end up alternating, closing the left nostril and closing the right nostril. And you're welcome to join me as I demo it for the first round. You can join me anywhere along the first 3 rounds, and then we'll take a few on our own without me talking. Take a full exhale, let everything out. Close up your left nostril. Take a deep breath in through the right. We'll go for 5, 4, 3. Keep breathing in 2 and 1. Close off the right nostril with thumb. And then you'll exhale out the left for 5, 4, 3, all the way out. 2, come to empty. And 1, keep yourself as you are. And deep breath in through the left for 5, 4, 3. You're welcome to close your eyes. 2 and 1. Close left, open right. Full exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in through right nostril. At the top, close right, open left, exhale all the way out. And find a pace that works for you. At the bottom, deep breath in through the left. Close left, open right, and exhale. Deep breath in. Switch sides. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more rounds on your own. And make sure you're sitting up tall as you breathe. This breathing exercise works both hemispheres of the brain. You are having to alternate between which side of your nostril, which side of your nose you are breathing. Last round. When you're done, just rest both hands into your lap. We'll face the palms up. And take 2 rounds of breath through both nostrils together. So deep breath in and full and complete breath out. One more inhale, lengthening up the spine, feeling that energy, pull yourself upwards. And stay lifted as you exhale. Nice. Now find a steady sort of breath that you can sustain throughout the rest of this class. We'll start to move the bodies, land your palms face down. You can rest them anywhere along the thigh. We'll start to lift your chest upwards towards the ceiling, roll your shoulder blades back and down. You can always look up if that feels all right in the neck. We'll take a breath in, allow yourself to find that height, and then exhale, dome your back. You can't really see my back here, but tuck your pelvis, tuck your chin, round your shoulders forward. We call that cat. Inhale back into the cow, the arc of the spine, lift your chest up. Exhale, round, tuck, and curl into. Think about 3 more rounds on your own. A cat and a cow equals 1 round. And if you'd like to add on any other sort of movements, you're welcome to. I know in yoga, people think discipline, structure, but I want you to move in a way that feels really good to you. So you can move your shoulders side to side. You can move your torso, little circles in one direction and then the other. Take 1 more round. Make sure you even out your sides as you do this. And then when you're ready, come back to a neutral place. So you're sitting evenly over both hips. Shoulders are stacked over the hips, and bring your palms together at your heart center. Bring the pinkies together, bring the thumbs together, and then press the thumbs into your chest. And at the same time, lift your chest into your thumb. In honor of it being rise, I want you to think about rising up from the spinal column, lifting yourself upwards and gaining more space. Now, interlace your back 3 fingers together. So your pointer fingers are the only ones pointing up, and then reach your arms up over your head. This might take a moment to get used to. You want your shoulders to be soft and sliding down the back. Take a breath in. On the exhale, start to reach over to your left side, drawing a line across the ceiling and finding a side body stretch in the right side. Pause here for a moment. Deep breath in, expand the rib cage on the right, and stay for the exhale. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale back through center. Find some length as you're up, and then exhale, take it to the right side, the other side, whatever side you're on. We'll stay for a breath. Hold it because it is a pose. Deep breath in. And stay for the exhale. Maybe you have found a little space on that breath. Inhale back through center. We'll do a little bit of movement with the breath. Exhale, reach to the left and open through the right side. Inhale through center. Use the exhale to go over to your right. 2 more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last round. Breathe in. Come back through center. Breathe out. Reach as far as you can to the left. Back through center. Breathe in. and as far as you can to the right. Listen carefully. Come through center on your in-breath. Find that balance between both sides and bring your palms back to your heart center. Now I want you to bring the elbows out pretty far. Lift the chest so that it's coming forward of the shoulders. Shoulders are relaxed and softened back. Keeping the chest really proud here, press your right hand, this is my right hand, into your left and move your left elbow out to the side. My hope is that you start to feel a little bit of a stretch, maybe in the upper arms. Inhale back through center, lift the chest up, and exhale into the right. We'll only do this one 2 times total, so one more. Inhale back through center. Exhale, just moving through the shoulders and the elbows to the left. Inhale and exhale. Now back through center, shake out your palms, shake out the wrists. You've been typing today, you want to move the forearms a little bit. Don't worry about what it looks like, especially if you're by yourself in your room. And we'll start to work into the hips just a little bit. So I'm going to invite you to scooch back a little bit onto your chair so that at least the mid-thigh is in contact with the chair. And turn so that you're facing about 15 degrees to the left. And you'll keep your right leg, this is my right, as it is just for a moment. And you'll open your left leg out so that the knee, where that bend in the knee is more or less resting on the shelf of your chair on the left side. And then this is different for everybody. I'm going to disclaimer this. Everyone's hips are different. Everyone brings something different to the practice. So as we start to move the right leg open, I only want you to go as far as you can continue to breathe evenly. So you'll start to open the right leg out to the side. And notice my left leg is bent here, but my right leg is nice and long and straight. So I want you to find a straightened right leg. And I know you can't see my feet, but my right foot is on the ground and my left foot, my legs aren't that long, so my left foot is dangling. And that's fine too. And if you're familiar with the yoga practice, you might start to recognize a warrior two. This is what we call a seated warrior two. Hips are moving away from one another. You'll activate through the glutes, through your buttocks muscles. Lift your chest up, relax your shoulders back, and soften them away from your face. You want to add in the arms, the more traditional version of the posture. You'll extend your arms out wide, keeping that engagement in the lower body to stabilize you in the upper body. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. And flip your left palm. Inhale. You'll reach your left arm up and back and rest your right hand onto your leg, finding that side body stretch, a little reminiscent of what we did just a moment ago, opening up through the side bodies. Back through center on your inhale, take your arms out from your shoulders, and then you'll hinge to the left side and bring your left elbow to your inner thigh. Palm faces up, and reach your right arm so it's directly above your shoulder. And you can look straight at the computer in front of you. You can look up at your thumbs or down at the floor. Now see if you can find some activity. I know with the chair, we're using it as support, but your muscles are still awake. You're still alive. And you can remind yourself of that by activating, squeezing up through your right thigh, opening up through your left knee. Good. Inhale back through center, and then rest your hands onto your legs. We're going to use the arms to close the legs and return back to that neutral space. We're working into the right side now, so doing exactly what we did before, except with the right. So I'm going to shift my knees 15 degrees to the right. I invite you to shift your body just a bit to start. Start to open the right knee and then scooch back so that you can shimmy or nest the right knee just on top of the shelf of the chair. Be mindful of your own body and what feels right for you today, and start to open the left leg out to the left side. Right leg's going to stay bent and the left leg's going to straighten more or less. Notice if your hips start to roll forward, draw your tailbone down, let it get heavy, and then lift your chest up. Rib cage is lifting up out of the hips. Deep breath in. Stay tall on the exhale. Good. Now take your arms out, straight in line with the shoulders. If that's in your practice today, Virabhadrasana B, which is Sanskrit for warrior two. Flip your right palm. Reach your right arm up and back. At the same time, use your left arm to stabilize you, opening up through the right side body. You're welcome to look up at your thumb, keep your gaze at the computer, or look down at the floor. Inhale back through center. Exhale, start to reach over to your right side. Lengthen your body as far as you can to the right, and then rest your right elbow on your inner thigh with your palm up, and reach your left arm up over your head. Keep that length there. We'll be here for one round of breath, finding activity, engagement, and then back through center on the inhale. Use your hands to close your legs on the exhale. So I don't think a practice is complete without a twist, and I thought it would feel really great in the chair. So I invite you to find that grounding in your feet one last time. Knees about hips width apart or a fist apart. You'll take your right hand across your leg to your left thigh. Take your left hand either to your chair or to your low back. Take a breath in, claim length through the spine, lifting the energy upwards, and then exhale, twist to the left. We'll stay here for just a moment, just another breath or so, and then we'll start to untwist. Cross left arm across your body to right knee. Right hand goes either to your low back or to the chair behind you. Big breath in, lift upwards. And exhale, start to twist and turn over to your right. Gently make your way back through center. For this final posture, it's where we're going to close our class out today. I want us to be able to slow it down for these final minutes. You have options. If you feel most comfortable resting into your chair, just as is, I invite you to lean back, get comfortable, rest your hands on your thighs. If you have a back to your chair, you're welcome to let your head rest back onto the headrest. If you'd like to practice a child's pose variation, and if you're curious about how to do that in the chair, you'll come to the side of your chair. You'll come down onto your knees and make sure your knees are about a foot away from the chair itself. You'll rest your arms out onto the chair, so you'll walk your arms forward so that maybe even your chin, or if you tuck your chin, you can lower your forehead all the way down onto the chair itself. And we'll be here for about 45 seconds, maybe. Just allow yourself to find a place of stillness, a place of support, a place where you can rest and breathe and regenerate for the rest of your day. Let you know when to come out. Start to bring your attention inwards. Notice the pace of your breath. Notice if anything feels stuck, and start to breathe into those places. Gently out. Too much effort, start to make your way out of your posture. Find a comfortable seat, either on the floor or onto your chair. Draw your palms together at your heart center. We close the practice with Namaste. I hear you, I see you, I acknowledge you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the opportunity to be your teacher. Namaste.